Hi, I'm Anthony Castelli. I'm a Cincinnati child injury lawyer in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'd like to share some safety tips with you so that your children can stay safe this summer and have a great summer and happiness doesn't turn into tragedy. Let's take a look at the facts. Unintentional injuries are the leading cause of death among children in the United States and in Ohio. In fact, more than 250 children die each year from preventable injuries. And what's the most important factor in keeping the child safe? It's adult supervision. If your child wants to ride their bike without a helmet, don't let them. You must insist that they wear a scratch-resistant helmet approved by the American National Standards Institute or one that meets Snell helmet safety standards. It's a fact. Wearing a helmet reduces a child's risk of injury by 85%. Unfortunately, in the state of Ohio, only 20% of children wear a helmet. If you're among the parents who let their kids ride their bikes without a helmet, maybe this fact will change your mind. According to doctors at Children's Hospital Medical Center in Cincinnati, more than 50,000 Ohio residents were injured in bicycle accidents. That's 50,000 injuries, many of them children, in the state of Ohio alone. That's 50,000 reasons you must insist that your child keep his or her helmet on whenever they ride their bike, skateboard, scooter, or any other recreation vehicle with wheels. Cars and bicycles can be a deadly combination, so make sure your child is especially careful around driveways and remind them to avoid busy streets. Remember, the experts suggest that a child must be at least 10 years old to ride in the street alone. Often your child goes to the neighborhood playground. We have more safety tips for you if your child wants to play in the playground, and an adult should always be present. Since the majority of playground injuries are caused by falls to the ground from swing set or jungle gym, parents should check the ground surfacing under and around all playgrounds before they allow their kids to play. The ground should be covered by a protective coating made of materials like wood chips or sand, not asphalt, grass, or turf. From the playground, let's go to the swimming pool. An adult should be present whenever a child is anywhere near a water source, including pools, lakes, and piers for children of all ages, and bathtubs for infants and toddlers. While in or near the water, young children should be within an arm's reach of an adult at all times. Home pools should have a 4-foot fence that encompasses the entire pool. It also must have a self-locking gate. Everyone, including teens and adults, should wear life jackets while boating. You should consider keeping your children in their life jackets whenever they're near water, even if you don't plan on them getting in. Finally, I have some advice on car accident safety for kids. It's a fact that motor vehicle accidents are the cause of more deaths among Ohio children than disease or anything else. And according to Ohio transportation officials, in half of these deaths, the child was never restrained by a car seat, booster seat, or seat belt. A new law that comes with some stiff fines for violators will hopefully convince more parents to buckle up their kids before hitting the road. This new law requires parents to put their children in a safety seat until they're 4 years old or 40 pounds. The law also requires parents to keep their kids in the car seat until they're 4 foot 9 inches tall, or must be placed in a booster seat until they're 8 years old, whichever comes first. The reason for the new law is simple. Children under the age of 8 do not fit well in a seat belt made for an adult. The fine for the violation of the Ohio Child Restraint and Booster Seat Law ranges from $25 to $75 for the first offense. But who cares about the fine if your child is dead? So the important thing is to make sure that your child is safely fit into a proper car seat, no matter what. Every child needs to be supervised, regardless of if your child is at the swimming pool or at the movie theater or at the skating rink. Your child needs to be under the guidance of a watchful adult. And if it's not you, and if it's not a parent that you're assured about, you must assure yourself that those people that are in loco parentis, in place of you, are competent and caring and watchful for your child.